Hey guys, welcome back to Lightseekers Headquarters. I'm Ben, and today, welcome back to another card of the day. This, I believe, is number 2. If you guys watched the last video, we did it on Zelena, I believe, the Nature and Dread mythical hero, which I thought was very interesting. I will put that link to that video in the description, and you guys are probably looking inside. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. It was just scanning the website. I don't know why they would, but yeah, today actually we're going to be looking at Sunhunter Tuktu, if that's how you pronounce it. I actually recently saw a deck list about this card, and it actually was a deck that did very well at a recent event. I haven't been really paying attention to events lately, but apparently this card has been doing really well. And I read it, and I'm like, oh, well, no wonder why. The ability's broken. So I figured, you know what, might as well do a card of the day on it. For the next card of the days, I'm more or less going to be focusing on the later expansion, so Wave 3, I believe it is, on, I can't even, Kindred? Yeah, there we go, Kindred cards, which I'm trying to get a hold of to review for you guys, and I'll also be doing cards to look out for in Lightseekers Kindred. I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, getting into this video, so Sunhunter Tuktu, its orders is Astral Mountain, obviously. The elements, so it has a superior gravity element. It also has solar and earth. So it only has one mountain element, but it's still not too bad because mountain earth element does have a lot of support behind it within, depending on what you're going to go with this deck. Now, I haven't really taken a look at the deck list, but I did see a lot of reducing damage outputs in mountain, as well as some healing aspects, with a little bit of buff removal, I believe a couple of cards are. But what makes this card so good is the ability. Choose a card category, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. If that category is among them, move one of those cards to your hand. Put other cards back in the same order. So now, if you're a Pokemon player that is coming over from my other channel, which I did mention in my couple first videos, you'll notice that this ability looks very similar to Trainer's Mail, which I'm not going to get into Pokemon stuff, but if you guys are from my other channel, it's very similar to this card, Trainer's Mail that I just talked about. But anyways, moving away from Pokemon because we're not talking about that today. But why, like, I didn't realize how broken that was until now, because not only are you looking at the top cards and choosing a card, but they go back in the same order. So you're looking at the top cards and you can plan ahead on what you're going to do and how you're going to play out your turns. Like, they're more or less your opponent, unless they're playing like a Storm or deck that, you know, messes around with yours and controls the board state. You're going to know what you're going to draw, and you're also going to keep doing that. So then the following turn, if you need a card, you can choose that category, and you know you already picked one of the 4 cards, so you know the top 3 cards of your deck. You can pick one of those cards, essentially, and draw it. And it's an ability, so you're not ending your turn. So, and it doesn't count as drawing because you're revealing and you're putting into your hand, so it doesn't count. So if anything that require that opponent has for an ability, it will not trigger because this bypasses it. So that's another reason why this makes it good. Oh, sorry, I'm in a combined combination, guys. Sorry about that. But sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But competitive play wise, obviously, I mentioned before that this was played. I cannot remember. If you guys know the sorry for the shaking there, the door slammed. If you guys know the deck list, sorry, the tournament, I should say. I could probably just check after, but if you guys know, I'll just put it in the comments below. But this played at a tournament, and it did very well. I believe it won, or if it was very close to winning. I couldn't remember the exact play. But it has seen competitive play, so I'm not going to say that it won't or will. It definitely... Sorry, I'm not going to say it won't see play because it already has, and it's definitely going to see play in the future, obviously, because it's a good hero and it has a sweet ability. And the card itself is, let me just get it back on there, is broken. It's actually just broken. Now, facing it up, going into Kindred, I don't know any of the cards quite yet, but I know there's a couple cards that are going to help it out. That can help it out within its boosting. Like, there's an astral card that can help it with reducing damage and prevents your opponent from buffing. So that might actually, you can choose that card category and take it off of the top of your deck. So that's another way you can recycle cards. Sorry, not recycle cards. Get cards and put them into your hand. And no, but this, I believe this card is gonna stay good. Stay popular in the meta. I mean, I haven't seen anybody play it where I play. So I mean, I only know one person who has the card where I play, or the store I play at, and that main being is because we just started Light Seekers there. But this card, I think, by far, is I would say probably the best mythic out of all the heroes that are mythics. Just for the ability alone, not necessarily the elements, but just for the ability. I mean, 38 health points is just disgusting. It's not necessarily disgusting. It's actually, what I mean by disgusting is good. I tend to say that word a lot. But it's actually good for that particular ability, because if it had like 28, it wouldn't necessarily be great, just because sitting at 28 HP, or sorry, health, not HP, sorry guys. 28 health is not necessarily the healthy amount for a hero starting off with, just because, I mean, people can get killed within like the first 4 or 5 turns, depending on the like if you're facing an aggro deck or any other particular deck. But just to finish off, like, absolutely, this card is definitely going to see more competitive play in the future. Absolutely, it's still going to see competitive play now. As you can see, like, you guys can check it out as well. It's done very well, especially for just this game being a short period of time. People have already figured out decks to play around multicolored, because this is the first time multicolored heroes have come out, so which is what I find is very interesting. Very similar to like Planeswalkers and Magic, which is kind of cool. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this number 2 card of the day. I certainly quite enjoy making these videos. If you guys want to see more, please let me know. And if you guys want to see Kindred cards, I'll try and find more. Unless you guys want me to review more or less cards back from Awakening and Mythical. But anyways, I'm Ben from Light Seekers Headquarters. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.